You are welcome to my channel. Today we'll be solving a question on from West African Senior School Certificate Exam. That is 2020 for school candidates. That is May-June 2020. And the question is on conversion of orthographic projection to isometric projection. And we have the elevations, 2 elevations and a plan. So the drawing is in first angle projection according to the question. Now we have to make this point the lowest point. And I told you that whenever your lowest point is by your right, you draw a receding line towards the right. If your lowest point is by the left, draw receding lines towards the left. And the best one that you should use for the conversion is the elevation. Now let us use this elevation. So you draw receding lines from all the corners. This one, you can just put this one like this. You also do for the hidden line too. Do for the hidden lines. Then you draw parallel lines to this somewhere here. It doesn't need to have any particular measurement. Parallel line to this here. Then this one too will go like this. This for this hidden line. Then this one will come down like this. Then it goes straight. Then it comes down. Now we have done it this way. Then you also need to look at the plan. When you look at the plan, you're supposed to get this. And if you look at this front side, you can see that this place is a curved portion. So that means this portion is actually curved. Then it will also be curved at the bottom like this. Then if you look at it, we have been able to achieve this when you look at the plan, but this one we have not been able to achieve. So that means this one is not just a line going all through, it's actually a square that is in the middle. As you can see here, it is written square of side 20. So there's a square here. So if you look at it from the plan, you can get the whole of this side remaining this side. Now if you look at it from this view, from this view, from the back, we are supposed to get this. So that means this thing is actually a circular hole. There's a circle here, and the other one too is also another circle. Then it will go back. You get the circle, complete it like that. So that is how it will look like. Then don't forget this one too will have to go in this way. So that is the solution. So let us begin to solve it in isometric projection. And don't forget that this portion you have been told to make it the lowest point. So to start, you start with your V. You start with your V this way, and this way. Then you put your vertical line. Don't forget at this point you have been told to make this point the lowest point. So you measure this width, and what the size of this width? From here it said the radius of this arc is 20. So that means if the radius up to here is 25, then this one too is 25. So the total width is 50. So let us measure 50 on this side. This is 50. Then the height, as you can see it, the height of this one is 15 here. Here to here is 15. Then the smaller one under is 6. So let us get our 6. This is our 6. Then our 15 from that point. This is our 15. 6 and 15. So let us get this one done first. Take it off. And this one here. And this one too. Like this. And you take this one. this way and that way. Now we have been able to get the width of this one here. Now how about this? From here to here up to the center of the square is 70. Then if you add the radius 25 to it, that will be 95. So you measure 95 this way. 95. This is 95. 95 is somewhere here. So from that point, you can get a vertical line. Like that. Now this one, we also need to take this one back like this. Now then here, height of this one, you can get it from here. From this drawing, it says from this base to the center of this circle is 60. Then if you have the radius of the external circle, which is given here as 50, diameter 50, from here to here is diameter 50. So if you add the radius to it, that will be 25 plus 60. So that will give us 85. That will be the total height. If you measure 85, this is 85, like this. So at that point, you can draw this, then this one will come out like this. Now at this point, this length is representing here to here, and remember the radius is 25, so diameter is 50, so here to here is also 50. So we measure 50 here so that I can get that box. This is 50, that is 50. So you can come out like this and you draw that. Now this circular part is coming out by 46 according to this length. So you measure 46. This is 46 to this point. Now you can complete this. So from there you can take this one to downward like this and like this. Don't forget, if you look at this view from the back, this is what you see. So it means that the total width here is 50, because it is given as 50 here, and here is 50, and from the top to here is also 50. So that means we have to measure 50 downward as well. This is 50. There you can put this one like this, and this one goes like this. So we have the face for this curve part here, and we have the face for this one, so we can begin to position our curve part. Now this is the curve at the front is of radius 25. So you need to draw a square of side 50, because you want to draw an isometric curve that has a radius of 25. So to do that, you need the diameter of the arc, which will be 50. So you use diameter to draw an isometric box. So and you divide it into two equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 50. Then 25 will be here. Do the same thing here. This is 25. So take this one like this. This one 1, 2, like that. And then you also divide this one like this. Now, as usual, to draw a curve in isometric, you need a square of side equal the diameter of the circle. Then you draw a diagonal and form letter A with the shorter diagonal, like this and like this. So with this now, you can draw our arc. You stay here at the top of A, you join the legs of A here, join it. Join the legs of A. Now where the letter A, leg of A is intersecting the longer diagonal, you use it to complete the arc here. Be very careful. Like that. Yeah, like that. So you can take it to the back. Then you also need to draw the curve at the bottom too. So you need to form another square of side 50. So instead of measuring twice, just transfer the corners. This point, transfer it downward up to this point. Transfer it on this side too. This point, transfer it down like this. You transfer this point down, transfer this point to downward. Then you also need to transfer this one vertically downward. You don't need to draw a vertical line. It's just the points that we need. So take this here, take this one too here. At this point, you should not get confused because of too many lines. You should be in control. As a technical drawing student, you should understand this very well. Now I have not drawn this one. So we now have the new square, this point here, here, and here. Now you can form your longer diagonal with this, the longer diagonal with this, and you form your letter A this way. You notice that the diagonal and letter A for the top and the bottom will be parallel. You can see the diagonal, they are parallel, the letter A parallel, parallel. So you can now come to this point and join the leg of the A like this. Stay here and join the leg of A. Like that. Now you now stay at this point and complete this one up to the diagonal. Extend it up to the point of the diagonal like this, and complete it with a vertical line, tangential line like that. So we are done with that side. What is left is to join it this way. Now let us quickly measure this edge, which is 15. Measure 15. This is 15, like this. Take it vertically downward like this, and to go inside like this. So we are done with that one too. Now let us draw the curve that we have here. The curve at that point, which is this small circle, and the small circle is of diameter 15, and the big circle of diameter 30 and radius 15, and the big circle of diameter 50 or radius 25. Now we'll start with the big one. This is 25 already, so we'll divide into two equal parts. That will be 2.5, 2.5. This is 2.5 here. And do for the vertical one too, 2.5. With this, we can now draw the line. We already have our box there, that's why it is easy to do this. Now for the big circle, you join the longer diagonal and use your shorter diagonal. I want to use letter V this time around. It's this point. I want to use letter V because you can use either V or A. It should still be like an inverted A, like this. So I'll stay at this corner and join this point. So like that. I'll stay on the bottom of the V to join the legs of the V. Like that. So where the leg of V is intersecting the longer diagonal, I'll use it to complete the arc like this. Go to the other side here, use it to complete this one too. Like that. So now the smaller circle inside, it is of diameter 30, so radius will be 15. So from the center you measure 15 here, 15 here, 15 up and 15 down. Because we need a square of side 30, so we measure 15 15 on both sides, left and right, then top and bottom, 15 15. So that will give us our square of side 30, like this, like this, like this, and like this. So we have a square of side 30. So the longer diagonal is already there. All we need to do is just to form our letter V too. Let us use V since we use V for the bigger circle, like this, and like that. So we come to this point and join the legs of the V like that. Take to the reverse side, like that. Come to the point of intersection, join this, come to the other side here, join that one like that. So we are done with the curve. Now the curve will also be at the back, so you have to draw another isometric square at the back. Isometric square. Take this vertically downward. Take this one here, like that. Now we can transfer this side. Transfer this one for the division to get the midpoint, and you transfer this one to this one to get the midpoint of this. So with this now, you can now do your divisions. This and this. So we have our square at the back. So use this to draw the longer diagonal. Draw the longer diagonal like this, and you form your letter A with this and this. So that is that. This one is not showing very well. So now you stay here, this corner, and join from here to here. Join it from here to here, like that. Now you stay over here. Let us leave this one for now. Let us leave this one for now. Now the distance between here and here, from here to here, is 30. So this way we need to measure 30 from this place. That's the point at which it will go vertically upward. So let us measure our 30. This is 30. At that point, you need to take it vertically upward. Vertically upward. So what it means is that between here, this point, and this point, you can't see anything. So let us just draw tangential line to our arc. So it will go somewhere here to stop immediately it touches that place. So, and this one will get to this point, extend this one up to this point. So it will be thick up to that point, but for now let us leave that one. Now similarly, over here there's an arc here, but we are not given the diameter or the radius of the arc. So let us use 1. Let us use 1 mm. So the same thing will happen to the other side. Let me draw the line for where the other side will be to. There will also be the arc somewhere here, here, and here. It is not vertical, it's an arc. So let us use 1 cm, that is 10 mm. You measure 10 and get the middle. The same thing here, 10 and the middle. So from here you get the vertical line, and this one comes here like this and like this. Similarly, you can transfer the point to this other side. This point, transfer it here, the one in the middle, this one, transfer it here, and the last one is there. So then similarly, let us extend this one a little bit more. So you can now transfer this one here, and transfer the second one here, so you can use it to form the other isometric square like this. So like that. So now you stay. We are not done the longer diagonal. Stay here, draw the longer diagonal. We may not need letter A because we are only joining this one. Similarly, we are joining this one, so we only need the longer diagonal like that. You stay here now and you join from here to here. It's very tiny, you have to be very careful. It's very tiny. Tiny. You really need to be very, very careful to do this. It's not coming out well. So we are joining here to here. join this one too. Like that. This one is not forming very well. If you give us a cup like this, then you join this one to it. This one is not forming very well. So you join this one to it. This one too. You join it to this. And this one goes up to this point like that. So you can now come and complete this one too with thick lines like this. Then this one too goes this way up to that point. This one comes like this. We join this one too with thick line. Now similarly over here you have to draw a tangential line. So we have not drawn this arc. Let us complete this one halfway. You put it on the leg of A to extend our arc up to the diagonal. So you can now join this with straight line like that. Now we are left with the box, this box. Remember the box at the top, this is the center. This is the center for the box at the top. So you measure 10 on both sides because it's square of side 20. So you measure 10 from all the sides. This is 10. Measure 10 here. Similarly for this one. This is 10 and this is 10. So you can now draw box. So you come like this, this one is already there. Then you need to draw a horizontal line, a vertical line inside. But we want to know the depth if part of the bottom will show. So you need to measure the thickness of this thing, which is 15. You have to measure it here to know if it will still, part of it will still show. This is 10, 15 is here, so meaning the part of the hole you see it. So you put this one, take it here, and this other one too will come like this. So you can now thicken this one to go like this, this, and this. So that is the solution to the question of West Africa Senior School Certificate Examination for school candidates, June 2020. So if you have enjoyed this video, do like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. And also remember to click the bell button so that you can always receive notification anytime I upload any video. Thank you very much. We'll meet in the next video.